boys and girls. Welcome to our last Animal Tales story time of the summer. And I'm glad to have you here with me today. We're going to read stories about amazing animals down under today. Do you know where down under is? That's what they call Australia. So we're going to read two books about animals in Australia. And the first one is called Over in Australia, Amazing Animals Down Under, and it's by Marianne Burks and illustrated by Jill Dublin, and it comes from Dawn Publishing. Over in Australia, in a swamp in the sun, lived a fierce crocodile and her little hatchling one. Snap, said the mother. I snap, said the one. So they snipped and they snapped in a swamp in the sun. Over in Australia, looking like a kangaroo, lived a smaller wallaby and her little joeys too. Hop, said the mother. We hop, said the two. So they hopped, then they stopped, looking like a kangaroo. Over in Australia, in a eucalyptus tree, lived a cuddly gray koala and her little joeys three. Munch, said the mother. We munch, said the three, so they munched and they crunched in a eucalyptus tree. Over in Australia, where they swam to the shore, lived a sleek platypus and her platypups four. Splash, said the mother. We splash, said the four, so they splished and they splashed as they swam to the shore. Over in Australia, where the wildflowers thrive, lived a rainbow lorikeet and her little chicks five. Chit, said the mother. We chit, said the five. So they chitted and they chattered where the wildflowers thrive. Over in Australia, where the tall grasses mix, lived a short, stocky wombat and her little joeys six. Dig, said the mother. We dig, said the six. So they dug deep in dirt where the tall grasses mix. Over in Australia, in a tree that reached the heaven, lived a furry sugar glider and her little joeys seven. Lap, said the mother. We lap, said the seven. So they lapped on the sap in a tree that reached to heaven. Over in Australia, where she bowed to her mate, lived a tall, friendly wolga and her little chicks eight. Dance, said the mother. We dance, said the eight. So they danced and they pranced as she bowed to her mate. Over in Australia, in a sandy place to dine, lived a hungry, long-eared bilby and her little joeys nine. Slurp, said the mother. We slurp, said the nine. So they slurped and they burped in a sandy place to dine. Over in Australia, acting like a mother hen, lived a huge father emu and his little chicks 10. Zig, said the father. We zig, said the 10. So they zigged and they zagged with their father, mother hen. That's a fun book with lots of different animals that live in Australia. If you come in the library and check out the book, there's a lot more information in the back that you can read about animals in Australia. There's even animals hiding in the pictures that you can look for. So that's a fun one to come and get and take home with you sometime. I've got one more story for you. This one's about a little wombat. One of the animals that was in our other book, and it's called Where to, Little Wombat. It's by Charles Fuge, and this one comes from Paragon Press. Where to, Little Wombat. Mum was spring cleaning the burrow. I wish we could live somewhere more exciting, grumbled Little Wombat. I'm bored of burrows. Well then, said Mum, why don't you go see if you can find someplace better? She wanted to get the cleaning done. Little Wombat stomped off. He found Koala in his gum tree. Can I live with you? Asked Little Wombat. Koala thought it was a cool idea. But wombats aren't built to climb trees. Frog was resting on his favorite lily pad. "Can I live with you?" asked Little Wombat. Frog thought it was a fantastic idea. But wombats are too heavy to walk on lily pads. Mole was digging new tunnels as usual. "Can I live with you?" asked Little Wombat. Mole thought it was a marvelous idea. But wombats are much bigger than moles. Looks like he got stuck, doesn't it? Turtle was trying to nap inside his shell. "No room here," said Little Wombat. "No room there." But the ants knew of a great big nest nearby. Little Wombat was just making himself comfortable when angry Mrs. Emu appeared and shooed him away. Little Wombat arrived home feeling sorry for himself. "So you didn't find anywhere better then, huh?" Mom asked kindly. "Never mind," she smiled. "Burrows are best, and ours is nice and clean with lots of room." And to prove it, she said he could invite all his friends for a sleepover. The end. Now, in your make and take bags this week, the Australian animal craft you'll find in your checkers bag. So if you don't have your take and make bags yet, you still have time to come and get some. We'll keep them around for a few weeks yet. But in your checkers bag is a kangaroo that you can cut out and put together. You have a picture down here of what it's supposed to look like. And you can watch the Checkers Library TV episode that's on our website and on our YouTube channel this week. And Mrs. Hamilton will show you just how to put it together. And hope you watch that because you'll see some really fun things about Australian animals on there too. So I'm so glad that you came and had story time with me all summer long, and I hope you enjoyed them. And soon we'll have a few weeks break, and then it won't be long, and we'll be back again for more story times about the first part of October. So we'll see you then. Bye-bye.